unavoidable school experience. Yo, we gotta see this, yeah? Cause like everyone here in school
Bro,
obviously
there
got
is
something.
nothing more annoying than being accused of having a crush on the chopped cheese at school. This literally happened to me in 7th grade. I was taking an
Already off the bat, we're starting off with facts. There's no way 14 years of your learning, no one has ever accused you falling in love with this disgusting looking girl, bro. It's all happened to us. It's happened to us, bro.
exam in math class, and right underneath the clock on the wall, the most chopped, wildebeest looking creature was sitting. Let's
Damn.
call her Roz. To pace myself during the exam, I would look at the clock every couple minutes to make sure I would finish in time. You can probably tell where this is going. At lunch the same day, one of Roz's friends came up to me and asked, "Hey, do you have a crush on Roz? She told all of us that you kept staring at her during the math exam." Are you actually kidding me right now?
Oh.
Roz had been telling every girl in our grade that I had a crush on her. I would rather share a cell with Fleece Johnson than have these rumors surrounding my name.
In his
God
prison,
damn.
booty was more important than food.
Okay, maybe not. I told her friend that I obviously don't have a crush on her. I was just trying to look at the clock, but it was too late. The damage had been done. Over the next week, I literally had to go on a campaign around my grade trying to clear my name. I was literally posting Snapchat stories telling everyone that I don't have a crush on her. The funniest thing is, the older I've gotten, the more I realized that this happens to a lot of people. Over the years, I've made a number of friends who've also been accused of having a crush on the most karate chopped looking creatures. At this point, I'm afraid it might be an unavoidable part of the school experience. It's like
Bro, it's like when it happens to you, there's no coming back. Like whether you post a Snapchat saying you don't have a crush or you just tell the whole school, it's over. It's done. Everyone knows. There's nothing you can do. No one cares about you. If you tell them I don't have a crush, do you think they'll believe you? Hell no. Post that shit on Snapchat, do whatever you want. Everyone still believes that you got a crush on that chopped cheese looking woman. Like, come on, bro. GG's.
watching crazy fights. Now, I never got into a fight at school. I was always a little too chill, a little too nonchalant to be doing devious activities like that. But when it came to watching fights, you know your boy gotta get the best seat in the house. The craziest fight I ever witnessed happened at lunch in 8th grade. You see, there was this kid in my grade named Zach. He was one of those kids that would misbehave so much that he couldn't be in regular classes and had to be in his own supervised classes. He was
Damn.
always skipping, and I'd see him hanging out in the gym or bathroom every once in a while. Now, it turns out that Zach had made beef with this kid Angel and his friends. Now, I don't know the details, but what I do know is that he told them that he was gonna pull up on them during lunch. You could say a lot of things about Zach, but what you couldn't say was that he wasn't a man of his word. I still vividly remember that day. I was playing NBA Jam on my phone at lunch in the cafeteria, and out of nowhere I hear kids cheering and screaming. I had no clue what was going on, so I turn around and I see Zach running full sprint followed by two teachers. He runs across the cafeteria right towards Angel, and they immediately start throwing hands.
Damn.
Everyone is going crazy cheering them on, and then Angel's friend Raul, who was about 6'2", 180 pounds, lifts Zach above his head and slams him on the floor like he's the
Holy
Undertaker.
shit.
At this point, the teachers finally grab a hold of Zach, and we're all standing there like we just witnessed the rumble in the jungle. Every time I talk to someone I went to middle school with, I ask them if they remember that fight, and they always do. It's become like a core memory for us. Another core memory to everyone I went to school with has got to be the Williams Challenge. Now, unless you were in middle or high school in Plano, Texas in 2018, you probably have no clue what I'm talking about.
Nah,
And after
man.
I tell you, you're gonna wish you still had no clue what I'm talking about. The Williams Challenge wasn't really a challenge. It was an incident that happened at Williams High School where one male student gave another male student $20 to give him Gluck Gluck in a bathroom stall while a third guy recorded. Now, somehow this video
What
got
the
leaked
fuck?
and went quadruple platinum on Snapchat. I actually never got the video because I wasn't trying to get mixed up in all that, so I actually never saw the video, but the incident became legendary in my school district. The term Williams Challenge became commonplace in our vocabulary, and someone even made an Urban Dictionary post about it. As wild as that
So you're telling me the Williams Challenge is basically where three men go in the same bathroom, two of them do the clock and the other one starts recording. Bro, I don't think I never heard of that shit, bro. But all I know is that in my school, instead of the William challenge, we have another challenge where we saw someone giving the to someone in the class. I can't mention that shit, man.
Story is, I think we can all agree that $20 is $20. It's honestly crazy how quickly rumors spread throughout a school, and it's not just students. Teachers get it the worst. Because students have nothing better to do, they'll just make stuff up about their teachers.
Bro, it's not even the teachers, bro. Some rumors, yeah. Like, imagine you're being hated around the school. You ask people, why am I hated? You hate it because some guy just made a rumor about you that's not even true, bro. And there's no coming back. People won't tell you, hey, he told us that you do blah blah blah, bro. Like, khalas, bro. You see people hate you for no reason, just know there's a rumor.
Time some kids found out where one of our teachers lived, and they would post pictures of his house on Snapchat, which was weird enough. But on top of that, they said they saw him inside his house gooning. Obviously, they just made that up, but kids want to believe stuff like that, so that just became his reputation after that. Being a teacher in the big 2025 is honestly terrifying. I mean, you just gotta know that your kids are gonna do full background checks on you and find out every little detail about your life. Boundaries do not exist anymore. Speaking of not having boundaries, you remember those kids in elementary school that would pull their pants all the way down at the urinal? Bro, you cannot be double cheeked up in a public bathroom. I never even understood this. Even at 5 years old, you should know how to hold up your pants. I saw a kid doing this as old as 8th grade. At that point, it's time to hop on the short bus, my guy. You are not ready for general pop. Unfortunately, these guys aren't even the most annoying people in bathrooms. I mean, how can we forget the vape fiends who turn the entire bathroom into a cloud? Or what about that one guy who just randomly has like a barbershop business in there? Like, I respect your hustle, get your bag, but who wants to get their hair cut while mans is taking a dookie 5 feet away? Honestly, to me, the most annoying guys in bathrooms are the ones that are just standing there doing nothing. They're probably skipping class, which is whatever, but why do you gotta camp out in here? Do you know how uncomfortable it is to try to pee while bro is literally standing over my shoulder? Like, don't you have a test to take or something? Speaking of tests, whoever invented these things needs to be publicly executed. I mean, these things are completely pointless, especially for subjects like social studies. You literally just memorize the entire unit the night before the test and forget everything as soon as you turn it in. This
facts. That's literally how it's gonna be for the next of my life, bro. Because right now I'm a senior, bro, and honestly I forgot everything I took from 10th or in 8th grade as well, bro. It's like you just revise this for the exam, and then the next day, after you're done with the exam and the stress is over, your brain just restarts. It makes you into a brand new man, bro.
Leads to those days where you wait until the morning of your test to open your textbook and realize there's no chance you're gonna learn the material in time, so you just give up on studying and just rely on your test taking strategies and deduction skills to get you through it. Now, most of the time this completely fails, but the few times you do well on a test after going in raw makes you feel like you have the IQ to understand Rick and Morty. But the opposite is also true, and whenever you study for a test and then fail, makes you really consider if you should become a professional risk taker instead of going to college.
34? Okay, what do you do?
I am a risk taker. I'm a road runner.
I actually have a really funny prom story, so if you want to see that in my next video, let me know down below. And follow me on...
Bro, yo, honestly, some of his shit is facts. I'm not gonna lie, what he's saying all happened to some of us, or like especially me. Like half of this happened to me. But guys, if anything of this shit happened to you guys, please make sure to leave it in the comments below. Like and subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any other banger. And without further ado, I hope you guys have an amazing day. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.